Today we're going to spend a night sa isang demonic house dito sa Japan. Ang The Grudge House.
It's empty.
Oh, di mga picture nila. All handwritten, bro.
Maybe it's like a journal.
Yo!
Wait, our voices.
Dude, everything is going off. Yo!
This house was built in 1910 and owned by Asahira Yura. Ang Yura family ay isa sa pinakamalaking manufacturer ng mga dye materials way back then. And before the Second World War, after the dye business, Asahira Yura opened up another company, which is a chemical planta na nagpo-produce ng mga acid at iba't ibang mga chemicals. At ito ay nakatulong sa Japan para makagawa ng mga bomba. Sa totoo niyan, meron pang isang theory na sa bahay na ito daw sila nag-meeting patungkol sa pagsalakay sa Pearl Harbor. Asahira Yura died in 1964 at dito na nag-umpisa ang kanilang kamalasan. 3 of his family members died inside this house. Almost sabay-sabay silang nawala kaya naniwala sila na ang bahay na ito ay cursed. 1980s, umalis na sila dahil sa sabay-sabay na pagkawala ng kanilang mga kapamilya. Pero kahit wala na sila, tinry pa rin nila itong paalagaan sa mga caretakers. Iba't ibang caretakers for 25 years. Pero kahit pati sila, hindi kinakaya yung lugar na to. This house was abandoned since 2005 at ang rason sa pagkaka-abandonan nito ay dahil sa sobrang haunted daw talaga ng bahay na to. Dito raw ay may mga nakikita silang mga ghost orbs, babae, bata at mga shadows. At ang sinasabi ng mga lokal, ang totoong The Grudge House daw ay hindi yung bahay na pinakita sa movie, kundi itong bahay na to na nakatayo dito sa taas ng bundok. Hating gabi nang pumunta kami sa lokasyon ng bahay.
Okay guys, nandito na kami. So, hindi ka pwede mag-ingay kasi may mga bahay dito. So, pwede sila tumawag kasi ng pulis kapag sobrang ingay namin.
Napakahirap ng pinagdaanan namin makaakyat lang. Madilim yung daan at napakataas na ng mga damo. Sobrang nahirapan kaming mahanap yung pathway.
Like it's so overgrown now that it's so hard to find it.
Or you had to park the car, and if you're facing, you kind of lean towards the left.
Yeah.
And go left, and you're gonna see a path that brings you up it.
Ilang minuto rin namin sinubukang hanapin yung daan.
I think that's it. Yeah, this is it, bro.
Napaka-sketchy talaga nung aming dinadaanan. Sobrang sukal na rin ng paligid kaya medyo nahirapan kaming makaakyat. Pero nahanap rin naman namin yung pathway.
Oh, shit. I hit my leg.
Sinundan lang namin yung pathway at maya-maya lang.
This is it, bro. We're here. Guys, ito na yun. Dito na kami. Oh my gosh, guys, grabe to.
Pagpasok pa lang, sinalubong na agad kami ng mga nagkalat na gamit at halatang ilang taon na itong hindi napupuntahan.
Whoa.
Meron pa akong nakitang vinyl player.
So guys, nandito na kami sa loob. Grabe pa rin yung pagod ko.
At sa bandang dulo ay nakakita kami ng hagdan papuntang second floor. Inakyat namin to. And what we found out ay sobrang nakakagulat.
Look at the scrolls, dude.
That might be a secret, bro.
May nakita kaming scroll at pagbukas namin dito,
This is the Grudge House, bro.
What?
It's empty.
What?
Yo, okay, maybe I should roll it now. It's a complete empty scroll.
So guys, nakakita kami ng scroll pero pagbukas ni Radic, walang nakasulat. Dude, it's empty, bro.
These are empty scrolls.
It says something.
Oh, dude.
hindi namin alam kung ano ba ang nakasulat dito.
That is handmade, bro.
Sobrang daming kakaibang gamit ang nandito.
Dude, this was from Hawaii. It's Hawaii. Dude, it's a new bag right here.
I never opened it.
Bumaba na kami dahil hindi pa ito yung mismong bahay. And we have to walk for like another 50 meters para marating ang The Grudge House.
Okay guys, so nandito na kami. Yo. So sa entrance pa lang, meron ditong parang dito yata nilalagay yung mga sapatos. It's locked. Ready for the overnight, boys?
Yeah, let's do it. In my experience, it's definitely haunted. I had poltergeist activity. Doors open by itself. Windows open.
This clip is from Steve Ronan at habang nag-i-intro siya, biglang nagbukas mag-isa yung pinto. At maya-maya, biglang nagsara naman to. Pagpasok ko pa lang, ito na agad ang sumulubong sa akin.
Meron ditong couch. May mga sapatos pa, men.
Nakakita rin ako dito ng mga sinaunang tsinelas, mga naggalat na sapatos at cabinet na may mamahaling coat.
What? Basement?
Nakakita si Rich ng basement,
What's in here? Oh my God.
kaya sinubukan namin itong puntahan.
Yo!
Mukhang hindi na matibay ang kahoy pababa dito.
It's dangerous, bro.
Sinubukan kong apakan pero hindi talaga. Meron pang pinto sa baba. Medyo delikado kaya bumalik na muna kami. Medyo curious ako sa unang kwarto kaya dito na ako nagsimulang mag-explore.
Tingnan mo yan, guys. Grabe. Yo! Sobrang tanda na ito, Duracell, man.
So this is where I had poltergeist activity.
Core, guys?
Yeah. So we were in this room and we're just exploring, right? All of a sudden, a light bulb from one of those things just came crashing down.
Ito yung footage ng kaibigan ni Steve nang malaglag ang light bulb. Umagang-umaga nang mangyari to. Out of nowhere, biglang bumagsak ang bumbilya.
Oh, this light bulb.
Shattered glass right there still.
Shit, yes, you step on it. Oh. Grabe, guys. Sobrang dami pang gamit dito. Ito, sira-sira na.
Oh, to his head. Oh, I thought it was a dress. I thought it was like a white dress. It's a curtain.
Grabe, guys. Sobrang tagal na nito. Masasabi mo sa kulay.
And out of nowhere, bigla ako nakita tong eroplanong to.
Bro. Remember the Pearl Harbor story?
Yep.
They have a plane right here. This is
Yeah.
for planning. Right? Ito, halatang pang plano to eh. Is this a radio, bro?
It looks like a furnace, like a heater.
Oh! Ito yung mga picture nila.
Andito pa ang kanilang litrato at halatang sobrang luma na nito.
Dude, I love their outfits.
While editing, ito yung napansin ko. May sumabay kay Steve habang nagsasalita siya.
Dude, I love their outfits.
Narinig niyo yun?
Dude, I love their outfits.
Tila para bang may huminga na sobrang lapit lang sa amin.
Dude, I love their outfits.
Hindi namin narinig yun sa mga oras na yan kaya tuloy-tuloy lang kami sa paglilibot.
Hinahanap ko guys yung mga date. How do you read it? 1985.
Yeah.
Yo, this is handwritten, bro. Guys, handwritten lahat to.
All handwritten.
It was all handwritten.
Maybe it's like a journal.
Yo, what's this? Dude. All handwritten, bro.
Pakiramdam ko dahil itong nakita namin. Sayang kasi hindi namin maintindihan. Dumiretso na kami sa kabilang kwarto at grabe, sobrang daming gamit at meron akong nakitang vault, sobrang daming necktie at lumang bulletproof vest.
Bro, there's a room right there.
It's a old bulletproof vest.
Grabe guys, sobrang daming gamit dito.
Pinuntahan na namin ang sumunod na kwarto.
May mga dolls. Ano yan guys?
Dude,
What if?
looks like it's sleeping.
Yeah.
Ang kwartong to ay dating kwarto ng pumanaw na anak. At dito rin daw nagpapakita ang anino ng isang babae at bata.
Tara, punta naman tayo dito.
Akit na sana kami ng second floor na kung saan dito madalas magpakita ang isang bata nang madaanan namin ang dating storage room na punong-puno ng mga litrato.
Guys, may mga lumang picture pa. Dude, old flash. Dude, that's creepy. Look.
Oh, dude, that looks like the Grudge. I think it is the Grudge, bro.
Kada turn ko ng page ay pa-creepy ng pa-creepy hanggang sa may mapansin akong kakaiba.
It was here, bro.
Ang litratong to ay kuha sa kabilang kwarto na kung saan may narinig tayong bumulong.
Oh, is that in the dining room?
On the room. Yeah. That's perfect. Let's go to your second floor, bro.
Check this room out.
Bro, whoa.
It's like very European style.
Guys, piling yung TV, sobrang tanda namin.
This is their old entertainment area at unti-unti na rin tong binubulok ng panahon.
Grabe to lugar na to, guys. Ito pa yung TV. For sure may aircon to kasi merong remote dito. Thermometer, guys. So ngayon nakita sa second floor. Dude, this is where the Grudge is.
Inakit ko ang second floor ng walang alinlangan. Medyo nakakatakot dahil dito daw talaga active ang multo ng bata. At ang unang bumungad sa akin, isang pulang upuan at kwarto na may nabubulok na higaan.
Yo! Yan sa piano.
Sa sumunod na silid ay napakaraming upuan. Meron pang lumang piano at mukhang dito sila nag-uusap-usap.
Sinasabi na dito sa room na to, dito sila nagmi-meeting. And dito rin sila nagmi-meeting bago bombahin yung Pearl Harbor.
Hindi na gumagana yung piano.
I wish it could.
Grabe guys.
Looks like just an encyclopedia.
Okay guys, so ngayon naman nakating ko tong room na to. Oh my gosh. Grabe, sikip.
At pagsilip ko, gamit agad ng babae ang nakita ko.
May skirt. Dude, there's a skirt here. Of a girl.
Nagkalat na mga papel, litrato at damit pang babae ang nandito.
Grabe guys. Oh, may picture pa. And may kama. Chanel guys. Grabe, room nga to ng babae guys.
Inilabutan ako na makita ko tong litratong to. Kaya mabilis akong bumaba para maglatag na ng pagsistayan ko.
Natakot na ako dito. So maglalatag na ako ng pwede namin pagpahingahan.
Naglatag na ako ng pahingahan habang nag-aantay para sa 3 AM challenge. Nagkukwentuhan kami, nagpapalipas ng oras nang may biglang may marinig si Steve.
The good thing is tomorrow we will be going home tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Wait, stay in the night.
What are your voices?
Agad na tumayo si Steve habang kami ni Rich ay nagpaiwan muna dito. Nagkukwentuhan kami habang sila nagsiset up nang may biglang may mahagip yung camera ko.
Where are they gonna investigate?
Hindi ko alam kung ano to pero mukhang napadaan lang tong umiilaw na bilog na to. Wala kaming kaide-ideya na may nahagip na pala yung camera namin sa likod. Hanggang sa maya-maya lang ay may narinig si Rich na boses.
I hear noises from this way. But there's nothing that way. It's just the balcony. No, there's nothing else that way.
Yeah, they're here.
Naisip kong maglagay ng music box sa harap ko.
Bro, it's almost a witching hour.
2:45.
Nakain na sana kami nang biglang may madetect yung music box.
Yo! Yo! Wait, it's not on.
Yeah.
Fast forward, hindi namin to pinansin at inisip na baka nagbug lang yung music box. Pero habang nag-i-edit ako, ito ang nakita ko. Merong puting dumaan sa likod namin at kuhang-kuha ito ng camera. Inubos lang namin yung pagkain at nag-decide nang lumabas dahil mag-i-investigate na. Nang biglang hindi na tumigil sa pagtunog ang music box.
Yo.
Do you want us to come back?
Yo.
Stand in front of the music box if you want us to come back.
Yo!
This scene is uncut at kayo na bahala humusga sa mga pangyayari.
Bro.
Dude. If you want us to stay here, can you stand in front of the music box?
Yo. Yo. Yo, bro, wait. Look at the time, bro. It's literally 3 AM, bro.
Holy shit.
Exact 3 AM. Oh my god. Yo, Steve. Steve?
Let's get the show on the road.
Bro, can I come with you guys?
Yeah, you're gonna come with us, dude. Dude, everything's going off.
Dude, everything is going off.
Yeah, I know. As I set up everything.
Weird shit happening there, bro.
I know, man.
Dude, nothing happened for a while too.
Yeah.
And then it just started.
It's like if you... Because they want us to stay there.
Yeah, we asked the guys.
Oh my
And that was
gosh.
popping off.
Yeah,
bro.
it's like he
They're
asked
angry
if,
that we're leaving.
do you want us to stay? Can you stay there for like 5 seconds?
Yeah.
And dude,
Dude, both of them went off.
Yeah.
Like, stayed on. Holy shit. After I asked.
I'm gonna come with you. It doesn't want to turn off. Look.
We started the investigation sa pinaka-entrance ng bahay.
Hello, are you here with us right now?
Wala masyadong nangyari kaya lumipat kami sa kwarto kung saan madalas magpakita ang isang babae at bata.
Sobrang creepy dito sa room nito, guys.
Is there any more spirits here with us?
ここには他にも精霊がいますか？
Did a little girl used to stay here? I can see dolls everywhere.
小さな女の子がここに住んでいたのでしょうか？どこにでも人形が見えます。
Waiting game talaga kada tanong at sagot. Pero maya-maya lang,
Children.
Oh, we're in the kids' room. This is the kids' room.
Whoever said children, are you here with us right now?
patyagaan namin siyang inaantay na sumagot at maya-maya lang, biglang may gumalaw.
Oh, yeah, something right over there.
Scar.
Ooh, scar. Maybe this room scarred them? Like something bad happened to them?
Yo, look at this one.
Yo,
This is a doll.
you're right. And look, it's like been obliterated.
Like, someone went here and just destroyed everything.
Maybe they're upset about this.
Thank you for...
I took my last breath here.
Child room. Took my last breath here. Scar.
Scarred.
Dude,
Yeah.
like, remember on a history of this place, like the family members died
Oh,
here.
yeah, that's true. A child died from illness.
Dude, I'm having these goosebumps.
Dude, I see that.
Did you just hear it?
The history makes
Yeah, it went off.
The music box went off again when we figured that out.
Dude, this is so accurate from the history.
Marami pa kaming questions na tinanong sa kanya,
Can you tell us how old you were? Was your life here not so pleasant?
pero iba yung sagot niya.
Shooting.
Do you mean like us filming right now? We have cameras, yes. We're documenting it right now.
At sa hindi maipaliwanag na dahilan ay biglang sumama yung pakiramdam ko. At sa aking gulat ko nang ito ang sumunod na mensahe.
Demon.
Oh no.
Dude, wait.
Noong una binabaliwala ko lang. Hindi ko sinasabi kila Steve yung nararamdaman ko dahil ayokong masira yung
But
momentum.
here's the thing, Azura Hero also died at an old age. And if you also want to communicate with us, feel free to touch any of the equipment we have laid down.
We heard some screech.
They killed me.
What was that noise? I did hear something inside.
Yeah, we did.
Alright, let's start making sure we're safe.
Lumabas kami para i-check kasi baka may ibang taong nakapasok. Habang ako, dahil sa sama ng pakiramdam, nagdesisyon na muna akong magpaiwan mag-isa dito sa baba.
I'm gonna just sit here, bro. I don't feel really good, bro. So guys, may iwan muna ako dito. Medyo hindi talaga maganda pakiramdam ko.
Sorry. Yo, bro. You okay?
I'm having some headache, bro.
Yeah, you're not feeling good?
Yeah. Yeah, but
Do you want to join us for upstairs or just want to relax here?
I think I'm gonna stay here.
Okay, we'll be quick though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna document here.
Yeah, if anything happens, just call us.
Yeah, bro.
Umakyat na sila sa second floor to investigate. Habang ako, naiwan dito sa baba at talagang uncomfortable yung feeling.
Lahat sila ngayon sa taas na nag-explore and hindi talaga maganda yung pakiramdam ko. Shit. Eh, sobrang daming uwak. Hindi ko alam kung ba't ganun.
Sinusubukan kong pakalmahin yung sarili ko. Gusto ko rin makonquer yung fear ko of being alone but this place is very different. Alam mo yung pakiramdam na parang may nakatingin sa'yo? Ganon yung pakiramdam ko ng mga oras na to. Sinusubukan kong lingunin kung may magpapakita ba sa akin. Pero wala naman akong nakita kaya inisip ko na baka imagination ko lang ang lahat. Instead of being scared, natulog na lang ako. Sa paniniwalang magiging maayos ulit ang lahat pag sikat ng araw.
Sorry. Oh, dude, he's sleeping.
Is he? Oh shit, he really is out. Dude.
Sorry. Bro,
He's out, dude.
we're done.
Well, we're waking him up right now.
You okay? Yeah. Well, it's morning now, dude. Yeah, the sun's out.
Yeah.
How long were you asleep for? Yeah, we were up there for a while.
The sun actually came out.
Alright, man, we gotta pack up.
Habang nagliligpit kami, I feel something sa likod ko.
Wait, yo, record this shit.
Pinatingin ko sa kanila at pati ako
How
nagulat.
this one? This is a birthmark, bro.
No, the one
Dude, what the
that's like
fuck?
that's down on your
Bro,
spine.
yeah,
Is
dude,
that
one long one right here. there's one going on right here.
Nagkaroon ako ng scratch pero hindi ko alam kung paano at saan ko ba iyon nakuha.
It's almost like a Trinity mark.
Yeah. Yo, can the camera see that?
Yeah. So maybe whatever was down here did not want us here at all.
Everything happened that night was so unexplainable. Sa tingin ko nga ito na yata yung pinaka-haunted na lugar na napuntahan ko. From the voice na sumabay kay Steve, sa orb na nakuhanan ng camera, sa mga naririnig namin sa puting dumaan at sa scratch sa likod ko. Hanggang ngayon hindi pa rin ako makapaniwala na ako mismo first hand na experience ko yung mga ganitong bagay. I'm happy na na-document ko to at naipapakita sa inyo. At isang karangalan na sa buong mundo, may isang Pilipinong nakapag-document na ng overnight experience sa lugar na to. Ligtas naman kami nakalabas sa lugar na to. And by the way, I'm trying to reach 2 million subscribers before the year ends. Always stay safe and always remember, be